Welcome back to Day Rates.
The show where we talk about design.
And money. What do we do now? Today we're introducing a new segment called the Fast Five, where we ask 5 questions to someone around the office.
Who have we got today, Miles?
Our first guest, you might know her from her weekly shout-out, her great digital marketing and design work, or the fact that she's carrying my unborn child. Hannah!
Come on down. All right. Hannah.
Pleasure to meet you, man. How you doing? Take one of those.
Good to see you, Hannah.
Bumps in the frame. You can have this chair because you're pregnant. Hannah, please stop causing a scene. Sit down. Pregnant lady on set.
Whoa.
All right, there's no time. This isn't a catch-up. Favorite shapes flavor?
Pizza.
Favorite pizza flavor?
Margarita?
Margarita, okay.
I'll take it.
What's it like being married to such an attractive designer? Don't laugh. Pathfinder or shape builder?
What?
Favorite parent?
Oh, we're out of time. Oh my God, damn it. Hannah, thank you, Hannah. Thanks for coming on the show. Big thank you to Hannah. Big thank you to the baby Boona.
Thank you for carrying my child. Not a lot of guests on this show. Please be quiet on set. All right, well, now we got that out of the way. I'd like to ask some big questions. Joel, how do you think we should solve climate change?
I think it's just all a hoax.
I think so too, actually, yeah.
Today, Miles, I think we did this topic once before, but we did a shitty episode, so we didn't even air it.
Yeah, this was our first episode.
It was.
And it got vaulted. We were very hungover.
It didn't even get vaulted. It got fucking trashed.
Got trashed.
I threw it out. It's gone. There's no more footage.
No hidden tapes.
No hidden tapes.
But we think we're going to have another run at it. We're looking at Freelancer portfolio sites. What makes a good one? What are some good ones that we've found? Little pro tips.
Yeah. And I guess we're just going to talk about, see what we like and don't like about them.
Yeah.
I guess like some things we're going to be talking about is like the layout, some interactivity, I guess how they talk about themselves as well.
Yep.
Like the about and all that sort of shit. And yeah, so.
Squarespace. WordPress.
Yeah. Are they using, what are they called?
A CMS.
CMS. Someone said CRM.
CSNBC.
I think we've got a couple of people from like the Family Fun Design Corner in here too, because like we love them and they love us.
It's true. That corner is getting dense.
Dude.
You know? I've got dust upon my mic. I wonder if it was from that pregnant lady earlier.
Yeah, who was that? First one we're looking at is Reese Parker's website. Whoa, amazing loader straight away.
Holy moly.
Did you guys see that?
Little Vans, little shoe tie.
This is the first time we're doing like a real-time screen record, so...
Yeah, you might notice on this channel, we'll reference specific things and it will never be on the screen.
It made sense for this time to actually do it properly.
Yes.
First off the bat, great layout.
I like the minimalistness of it.
Yes.
I think is a technical term.
It is. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like a border around it, which is cool. You don't see that a lot.
I think it's good because he's got the thumbnails like they're kind of sitting in a white space, so it makes sense to have some element to frame it all. So it doesn't just feel like it's just like floating on the page.
And it's almost like it's a canvas with these sketches and shit on it, which is super cool.
Good.
Which I think is kind of his vibe.
Yeah.
So he's got his like little hover style over here, which I love, and he's got his little Vans shoe gif.
I love that.
It's fucking dope. I love this website.
Yeah, it's really sick.
It's definitely him all over as well.
Couple of good little tidbits, good type selection.
Nice. Well, he's in Seattle. I didn't know that.
The rainy city.
And we'll just keep pressing on.
Home of the windy apple.
So let's have a look at one of his project pages, I guess. We'll go to the reel.
Geese.
We'll go to the reel. We love his reel. Okay, so info to the left.
Mint.
Vimeo straight up top. That's what I like. Straight to the fucking point.
I like the amount of text your boy's got in terms of talking about his work.
Yeah, not overdone.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone into so many rounds where we've like gone nuts and we've written like whole essays and nobody fucking reads them, you know? They just want that sweet pixel-powered computer images, JPEGs.
And I mean, a lot of us are like, we just want to show the work.
Yeah.
We're not going to fucking like gas bag about it and shit. Just be like, this is what I did. I'm cool. I can do it.
That's it. And that's the way to go. Like, yeah, we're not writers necessarily.
No.
Unless you're a writer as well, at which point, like, triple threat, good on you.
Yeah,
But
fuck yeah. This is his info page.
like that.
Got a little photo of him and his little tyke there.
Oh, little dude.
Cool.
Is tyke a derogatory term? Is it? It's about the Catholics?
There's a little kid there. So yeah, great fucking website. Great dude. It fully matches who he is, I think.
Yeah, he's
top
done well.
shelf.
He's set up a brand that it's not super colorful, so it lets his work shine, but he's picked some good type.
Yeah.
And not overdone it, and it looks great.
I'm giving it 5 day rates out of 5 day rates.
I like it. That's the new scale.
The scale, you heard it here.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right. Okay, that's the first one.
All right. I had eyebrow dandruff before. That was fucked up.
Really?
You know, you're getting older.
Bits.
I've been reading a lot about atoms recently, and like fucking physics, and starting to see we're all just fucking mollusks, really, just sucking up energy. There was all this grassland, which humans didn't have access to that photosynthetic energy. So like the grass grabs the fucking sun, turns that into some real shit. We can't eat that. So like a cow eats the grass, and then we get that sun energy through the grass, through the cow, and then we eat the cow. That's why it's such an innovation. We're like just still getting sun energy. It's all just sun energy.
You're blowing my mind.
Who's next, Joel?
Who's next? We have Chris Phillips, fellow Sydney sider.
Goes by Crispy or Crisp, depending on how you say things.
So Crisp is a...
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. You may or may not have seen this guy's shit.
Vectologist.
He's a vectologist. He has like a very notable style.
Yeah.
You can tell it's his shit. We kind of, back in the day when we first started, he was like one of the people that we look up to, I think, because this was the kind of style we're trying to do.
Like if you're doing explainer animations and that stuff, it's such a good style. It's like animatable, it's friendly, it's colorful, it's got like everything you need. And your boy's carved out a real niche and he's really good at it.
He really has.
His site matches his style because it is
Perfectly.
very kind of rainbow. It's bold. It's funny. He's got like a diverse range of characters and subject matters and all stuff, but he's very clearly like, even the font he's chosen is a rounded font.
Yeah.
So he's got this kind of bubbly, like it could almost be, there's something kind of kid friendly about his style that comes across in a lot of this stuff, which 100%. Is really good. So, but we talk about this so much, but it's a classic case of like sticking to a style and showing the depth in it. Same thing with like Reese Parker. You know? But
exactly.
I think like this flat vector style, it's something that you see a lot of people doing kind of half-assed, and we've done that as well.
Yeah, that's so true. The market is flooded with like shit quality of this. Whereas like I kind of stopped doing this sort of style because we never really got to the point where we were this good at it.
Yeah.
So
we kind of decided that it's like we're never going to develop that much in this direction. Like, we're not going to have the clients that want it because we didn't get that kind of flow of work.
This is just an example. His work is an example of how far you can push it.
Yeah.
And he's fucking killing it.
Yeah, good on him.
Do you want to suss out a project
Let's check
page?
out a page. Let's see
Which
if we
one?
can
Do you just want to get a random one?
Maybe the Disney one.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie
Disney,
the
USA. All right. Clean as fuck already. I like how it's not a fully white background. It's almost like a little bit blue.
Yeah, true. And same thing, he's got just like a bit of text about it. So he's kept it pretty simple. It's like, it's the loop. But I think that's a really good way to do it.
Clean as fuck.
Just don't oversell your stuff, I reckon.
Mentos. So you got to be fucking talented to be able to do an entire thing in one orange, like in one palette like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've got some like frames down here as well.
Yeah, so this is nice too. I think this is really great. We talked about this, but showing your kind of storyboarding process is great. Because also like, if you're an animator, you make all these great illustrations and they can be on the screen for like a second. They're gone.
Yeah.
So it's nice to give your clients like time to appreciate what goes into it all.
Fuck, he's got some mad illustrations down here too.
Yeah, damn. It's really complex.
All right, let's suss out his info page.
Let's do it.
I remember seeing that particular GIF on Dribble so long ago and being like, that is the best idea ever.
Yeah.
So that's his face, obviously. Love it.
So he's got a bit about himself and a little bit for clients and brands, so who he's worked for as well, which I think is good.
Because he does have like a solid list.
Yeah, I mean, these are all like big names down there, which is great. So if you're like one of those, depends how much you want to put your resume up there on your website, but I think it's good to have some breadcrumbs about the clients you've worked for.
Yeah.
Because for another corporate client, they will say, all right, he's kind of tried and tested, like he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're a designer, maybe put up some of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But you can either show it through like the diversity of your work and put out there, or have a segment in your info.
Yeah, I guess, you're right. Breadcrumbs. Just leave little bits of like, hey, man, I might have done some shit for Google this time.
Well, because that's it. We've done some stuff that we can't. It's not like portfolio worthy, but we have worked for those clients. Yeah. So we understand the process of working with them, which is what you want to communicate.
Yeah.
Even if you can't show every piece of work.
Well, I don't know about you. I'll let you rate this one, Miles.
I'm going to say 5 day rates out of 5 day rates.
Holy shit.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right. Okay, the next one we have here
is...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Xenia Rinzuk.
Come on down. All right, this one's fucking bonkers, man. Because this is the shit she does for a living. So you know her shit's going to be top notch. This
is a bit of like a sideways move because, she kind of is a motion designer. So much of her work is so motion based.
I would say she is, right?
But it's clearly like it's that blend of, web design and motion design. Mm-hmm. So she's going to be crushing the game with her own website, of course.
Had to include her.
And it's very much her style right away.
Mm-hmm.
Bold photography, interesting type. I like the little like click stuff. That's kind of, I don't know. It's like a little like subversive.
I clicked it and look what's happening.
Orbs.
Dude, see, interactivity down to a T. She knows layout, she knows type, she knows motion. She's killing it.
And you showed me her design reel as well.
Yeah, the reel was flames. I think we had that in an episode. I think we put her in the corner. She got cornered.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big fan of interactivity. That's a child's butt. I don't think we should show that.
Scroll past. Family friendly channel.
That never happened. This is dope too. I love this shit. How it's like the contact right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Little smiley face here. Fucking killing it, dude.
So a website like this for a freelancer, probably hard to recommend if you're just pure motion design, but because she is a website designer, it's like she wants to show off a lot of these tricks. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, the styles and the different typography and all that stuff, it makes sense to put on her website.
For sure.
So this kind of bold approach is really good if you're in that space.
Mm-hmm. Let's check out her work page, I suppose.
Dang, man.
Boom. All right. Dope. Hover styles. Text is blurring and jittering when you hover over
Out of
it.
control. The internet has moved on without me. I'm so old now.
Dude.
I didn't realize half of this stuff was possible.
If you let me, I would have just continued to do this shit.
I didn't let him.
He didn't let me.
Joel, get back to work. Do those animations.
I'm gonna get out
Can
of
you
that
stop
one.
trying to find it? I'm scared to hover on any of these.
Have you noticed too, like when these thumbnails come in, they stretch?
Yeah.
So dope. Like who the fuck is coding this shit, man?
Well, let's click on one. Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, let's click on one. Okay, which one? This one? Let's click on this
Sure.
one.
Let's do Allure.
Fuck, how the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
She just knows what to do, right? I think she's a bit of a photographer as well.
Yeah,
I've
because
seen her on Instagram.
I would say that like a lot of her website work, there's really bold photos always.
Yeah.
Like it seems like that's the key to a great website is having some good photos. Mm-hmm. Key to a good motion website, have some good motion, have some good shots of your work, all that kind of good stuff.
Amazing.
It's
All
pretty
right,
crazy.
let's contact her. Or is it about? Let's go to about. That's what I was supposed to do.
Get it together, Joel.
Look, she's got a dope ass photo of herself.
Bit about myself. Looking classy.
Yeah, classy AF. Awards, man, ×8. Oh, she just spoke at the awards thing in Tokyo as well.
Look at how little we've done in our lives.
Yeah,
This person is crushing it.
what the hell, Zanya? Look at this shit. That's dope as fuck, man.
Another great tip for motion designers, you want to get your feet out there. I cannot say that enough.
Dude, if you got flowers in their socks too, I mean, you're getting the work.
That's what I'm saying. It says stability. It says nature.
It says nature. It says sustainability.
Sustainability, exactly. And the rocking back and forth leads to say, hey,
Look.
I'm good at rocking back and forth. Maybe I could make your icons rock back and forth because I do motion design.
Dude, see, I couldn't have said it about myself.
Yep.
5 day rates out of 5
Wow.
day rates.
Unheard of. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang. This is a good episode.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm getting a lot of comments that are saying, talk over Joel more. We want more Miles time.
It's weird. I saw an email that you may have received.
Please don't bring that up right now. Someone left a nice comment saying that they especially like Joel.
And who can blame them? Also, I think we should bring up Ben Marriott was here, and he suggested a name for our fans.
Yes.
And it just blew ours out of the water. But yeah, he suggested that you guys out there should be called our Daylords.
I like that.
And I'm fucking pro Daylords.
It's less aggressive than racists.
Racist is pretty bad.
So we're getting closer towards a family-friendly title.
Yeah, Daylords, I mean, that could be anything.
It's a working title, you know? I think you're doing really well, and I think we're going to get a lot of comments to say people especially like your brand of humor. So keep up what you're doing, Joel, because people are really responding to just Joel. They're saying like, oh yeah, Joel's really cool. Joel's a cool guy, you know?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, people like what they like.
I'm going to start a new podcast with my son, and it'll be like, supporting your head weekly. I'll be like, how's it going? And he'll be like, I don't know, man. I can talk, but I can't support my head yet. And I'll be like, oh, it's okay, man. Keep at it. We'll check back in next week. Yeah, it's, oh, man, not yet. Still working on it. Good to catch up. See you next week. I'm your son. Wait, Reese Parker, Peter Talker. They feel like similar names, did they? Reese Parker, Peter Talker? I think you got yourself a collab right there. Reese Parker, Peter Talker.
Wait, let's put it out there to the crowd. Everyone just start approaching Peter Tucker and Reese Parker and tell them to collaborate.
Reese Talker, Peter Parker.
Spider-Man, if he gets in on that, that'll be fucking great.
Slinging webs onto the web.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's get the Daylords behind it. Okay, who the fuck is this, Miles?
This is Peter Taka.
Peter Tucker. Well, he's been cornered. No, has he been cornered?
Surely we've cornered Peter Taka. I feel like we cornered Xenia and Peter, but we never tagged them. He's known for these great kind of abstract 3D setups. Super popular on Instagram. They look really good. A master of like lighting and texturing and just making things look really lush.
Yeah, and real as fuck.
Yeah.
And I've seen some stuff lately that he was doing like full interiors.
Yes, and they look so good.
Look like a photo of a room.
It's good because I feel like the way he does it is it still is stylized. Like you kind of know it's not a real room, but it looks so much better than just the normal architecture renders that you see.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got it down pat.
Website wise, very
Really good.
clean. I'm not usually a fan of like heaps of tiles in this sort of like masonry grid situation, but his work is so good.
I think too because his work is so it makes so much sense on like Instagram.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
having lots of tiles like this really makes sense.
Yeah.
For what he does, or at least like how a lot of people would know him. Mm-hmm. But same thing, he's like chosen fonts that are quite bold and kind of thick, and it makes sense for his brand as well.
Yep.
We saw that Chris Phillips, same thing, rounded font suits his brand. Mm-hmm. Reese Parker.
He had like this serif
Yeah, it's
typewriter
kind of
situation.
like a mono looking thing, which
Yeah.
suits his brand. And Xenia had the kind of big serifs, which suits her brand as well. So
Dude.
put a bit of thought into your typography and it'll make your whole website look a lot better.
He's got a little hover style on here, which I really like.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah, very simple. Does have the name of the thing, which is what you probably should have.
Yeah, because this is hard. It's like we always struggle with this.
We don't have enough work, I think.
It's
on
hard
our
to
site.
get. Yeah, but it's also like with your hover styles and everything, it's hard to figure out that level of functionality. Mm-hmm. And like I think another good option is doing like just a full block color that fills it.
Yeah, true.
Which can work. And if it's a color that matches the project, that's really good.
That's what Chris Phillips did.
Yeah, so that's smart. Yeah.
For him, that worked for sure. Let's have a look at his fucking info page. Oh, no, project page. Which one's a good one?
Let's look at a project. I'm curious because I feel like it could either go two ways. It'll just be the shot.
True.
Or there'll be some writing sign because he's got like his stuff he produces so much.
Does he animate?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen many animations. I feel
Yeah.
like it's mostly that he's doing the design.
Let's go Airbnb because that seems like it's a big thing, right? I mean, he's got a couple of different compositions.
Couple of different, yeah. But it's work focused, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
I think that's all he needs. He's fucking spending so much fucking time doing this shit. I mean,
Yeah, I think if you're like this prolific, it doesn't really, you don't need to write a lot about it because
Yeah.
some people, like we don't have many projects, so we want to talk about them a little bit and beef them up. If you're prolific and you're doing stuff and it's kind of like you only spend a few days on each thing and you're churning through them, then the scale of your work is what's impressive.
True.
So his website having lots of tiles is a really good idea because it says, look at how much I produce.
It's also smart. He has a little next button here. A lot of people do have next, but it's like at the bottom of this project
Yeah,
and
you never
whatever.
click it, yeah.
But he knows that his shit is a couple of shots, and it's like people are probably just going to go bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang. So very smart. This one has a bit of info here.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Well, yeah, because I assume that there would be a big demand for this kind of work for
sure.
like brand illustrations for things and like they're doing a white paper and they need something or that kind of stuff. Or like a
100%.
particular campaign.
And like articles and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, killing it. All right, let's go to his info page, see if he's got any like nice type
learn about Peter
situation.
Taka.
Perfect. Couple of columns here. He's got the about awards. A lot of people have awards. We don't have any awards. We should probably get some of those.
Well, actually,
The ratey.
the ratey, that's it.
Keep an eye out for the rateys.
Yes.
The rateys are coming up.
Exciting ep.
So yeah, beautiful shit, beautiful work, beautiful website.
Very interesting. He keeps it like with the about page, very small amount of information on him and then straight into clients, agencies, awards, and online. So I feel like his whole brand is it's just like, look at the work. It's all prolific, work,
Yeah.
work, work. It's not so much like no waffle.
What are we giving this guy? I don't know, man.
I'm thinking, and go on a limb here, you know?
Yeah.
But good type, good tiles. I'm thinking 5 day rates out of 5 day rates.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
All right.
Unseen.
Bing, 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 bing.
My God, dude. I can't believe this.
I'm going to try a new relaxed sitting position for this one. I'm going to connect with the camera because I'm trying to sway some of those Joel voters. Reese Parker, Peter Taka, Tommy Parker. Okay?
Oh my God, I didn't even notice.
Tommy Parker.
Tommy Parker, come on down. We're looking at your website. I noticed recently on Instagram, I think he put out a thing being like, website update, and I saw this grid, and I was like, fuck yeah, Tommy Parker.
I love it.
He's
It feels
going
like
against the grain,
It feels like snapshots just thrown across a table.
which is like his work. It's like, you
And
know,
it's so fun.
great color, great design. His hover style is like that solid block color situation
Yeah.
over the top. Dig it.
Straight away, same thing, not a pure white background. It helps like not overwhelm the images here. Mm-hmm. Because like a pure white in a lot of illustrations, it's like a point of real focus. So you don't want to have that around everything, I imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really good.
Some of them are GIFs,
I like that.
which is good.
His work's really great. So it's just like if you're an illustrator, it's so good. Your website's going to look really good if you just put your best stuff up there.
Cool.
Really nice stuff.
Oh, look at that. Oh, so this hidden footer. I like that. It's got a bit of a slant to it. Super dope. Let's check out one of his projects.
Let's do it.
Gabang, number 1. Let's do that one.
How to beat loneliness on Valentine's.
Prostitutes. I mean,
Yes, prostitutes. And you wouldn't let me bring herpes into this episode.
oh!
And yet you're bringing these people of the night.
Different background color on the
Poll-
project page to
poll
match
people.
the project, Miles. Isn't that great?
Different background color on the project page to match the project.
See, that's the
First
shit.
time we said it.
Oh, this is great. Because it's illustration, I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot to it. This
Yeah.
guy didn't, he's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not talking about it at all. That's the work. Good on you.
I like it. But it is nice. It's nice that it's the colored background does make a difference.
Yeah.
Like you can get immersed in the particular piece.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
Dude, very good. I love this. And just like, yeah, there's side buttons here.
Yeah, the way
Texans.
he's laid out the type too.
Yeah.
It is like it's a nice amount of framing. It's not overdone.
Oh, and there's like little next things down here. I'm going to press this.
Don't you just wish you were an illustrator?
Yes.
And you were just like, the illustration's done. It's the illustration. Like, this is my work. You can put all this effort. You can just go into it being like, I'm going to make a great illustration and not limit things because you have to animate it.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Wait, also click and drag to the next thing?
What is this?
What are you, a fucking genius?
Interactive bi-monthly?
Jesus.
What a champ.
Let's go to his info page.
Let's check it out.
Fucking amazing. Look at that. We're seeing this over and over again, but that's because it works, Miles.
Similar to Peter Parker. Similar to Reese Parker.
But it's Tommy Parker.
It's Tommy Parker. A little bit of information about who he is, and then all those sweet clients and exciting things, you know?
This is how shit gets done.
I think I'm learning that something we should do as a business is get clients, and awards would be good. Stuff like that.
That's what I like.
Things that say, hey, this person's doing good, so let's do better, I guess.
We're now an illustration agency that gets awards.
100%.
That's our new direction.
I think we should become an illustration agency. I'm so sick of motion sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
It's so tiring.
We should just hire some gun frame-by-frame animators and some gun After Effects animators and C4D animators, and we'll just draw the stuff.
Like, here's the frame.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Figure it out.
I don't know, mate. It's been a lot of competition.
Yeah.
What do we think we're going to give this one?
I mean, I'd love to, keep it up there, but just 5 day rates out of 5 day rates.
Wow.
Oh God.
We're tough, but we're fair.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
yes.
fucking couldn't have said it about myself.
Wow.
All right. Wait, should we do Family Fun Design Corner? No. And why is that?
Because all of these people have been cornered.
You've all been cornered.
Da, 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 da. It's a 5-cornered room and you're in it. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Thanks for joining us on Day Rates.
Yeah, man.
This was an amazing episode. I think it went really well.
Yep.
Any final thoughts, Miles?
A frizz for me is a frizz for B.